Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. The Brewers battle the Cardinals. Next. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
And, of course, we're going to see a guy that's definitely in Cy Young contention this season. You see the numbers coming in. 18 wins on the year so far, so that'll be a storyline going forward. Can he get himself one step closer to 20 wins?
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jean Segura makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or 2 before the real fun begins.
Here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ball game? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 14 homers and 55 driven in. The next pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And you can tell that out there on the mound, he's definitely thinking about back-to-back strikeouts here to start off this ball game. He gets it to 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, but then he can't come up with that put-away pitch, and he winds up serving up a 1-out single.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready now. The pitch. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. (1-1) on the way. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Here's Braun now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Pause, now the pitch. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Full count pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll have to go to work against a tough assignment indeed, as there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Garza. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
They come off of what was overall an unsuccessful homestand. You can't afford to have a losing record when you're playing in your own building, so they're going to need to turn it around because they've got a tough stretch of road games coming up.
On the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Here comes a 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Trout around third, he can move. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
A runner at second, nobody out. From the stretch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He'll chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Nate Walker will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Braun is there to put it away for out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 5 will take his first cut to the ball game here.
Come on, Thirdly.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
1-2.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Come on. You can get it control.
He waits. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is high for a ball. So from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. First pitch to him. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Aramis Ramirez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Brewers, third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
First pitch coming. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Craig will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Carlos Gomez will dig in, and he'll do so while 8th in the National League in stolen bases entering play. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
The 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Alan Craig will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold.
Alan Craig.
First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here comes a 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
In now, Seth Hargrove. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
The 2-2 coming. 3-2 now. Mike Trout would be next. Here's the full count offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Chris Davis will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Matt Garza will get his first opportunity now. First offering on the way. Chopper foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Gene Segura will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Now the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Mike Trout will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first.
Mike.
The pitch. Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a drive out to left center field. And that's going to wind up splitting Davis and Gomez and rolling all the way to the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Matt Carpenter will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And here's the first pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the throw from Gomez will not be in time as he's in there safe at third base.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Michael Lee will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
The 1-0 home. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
One 0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Men on third with 2 down. Three-0 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 3-2, here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, number 5.
Number 5 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Scooter Gennett will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch coming. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Boy, that changeups had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Ryan Braun will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-1 home. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here comes a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Aramis Ramirez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Now the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there, would have really been bad news.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy, now things are starting to slowly get away from you.
Here comes the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And Craig is aboard here. It's a base hit.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Johnny Peralta will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1-0 pitch now. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And they get the force over there for the first out. And I don't know about you guys, but it looked like he thought about going to second, but instead he's able to get the lead guy over at third. Seth Hargrove will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Comes set, now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he painted himself into an almost impossible situation on the mound. The conditions were ripe, and you know, when you're facing a guy like this with the bases loaded, you just get that feeling that he's going to do something special, and boy, did he ever right there.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout, and the call is out. That's going to be it for Matt Garza. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Mike Fiers is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Matt Carpenter will be the first one to greet him here with the crowd still buzzing over the grand slam.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to exit a ball game, but time to turn the page here. And now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, he'll at least get a fresh start.
First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That misses 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you've got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Four runs here in this half inning. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
3-1 on the way. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. And that misses ball 1. Come on, 1-0 on the way. Now it's 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Nate Walker will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the 1-2. Grounded, foul.
Foul ball.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
Come on.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
You talk about a great at-bat. Anytime you can make a pitcher burn through double-digit pitches and then finish it off with a base hit that drives in a run, that might be the best at-bat he'll have all year.
Into the box now, number 5. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Here's the 1-0. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Knee high, he barehands it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jonathan Lucroy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Outside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Carlos Gomez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Here's the 1-0. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
He's leaning towards second.
2-0 count. The pitch in there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Chris Davis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Davis waits on the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Cal Daly will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Cal Daly.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
A runner on first with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Gene Segura will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
He's ready now. The pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
The 1-2. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
Here's the 2-2 home. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Tyler Thornburg is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Yadier Molina will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the pitch. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez will wait on it. 1 gone.
First baseman, number 21, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Peralta waiting, the 2-1.
Here we go.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Now the 3-1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're still in control, 7-0. Scooter Gennett will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Now the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here it comes. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. And the pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Joe Mauer will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The next pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2 home to Mauer. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Ryan Braun will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Turn 2 now. Let's go.
First and second here with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
None out, runners at first and second. 2-2. Now a hard liner toward short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Aramis Ramirez will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes the 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. A deep breath. Now the 2-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now, and he delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit here.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. From the belt, the pitch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
The 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Now the 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
center field.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
Get the strike out
Carlos
there.
Gomez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
Come on, target double.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1.
2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. 3-2, here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Chris Davis will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Let's go. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch.
Yeehaw.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Ball one.
That missed.
So
That's
after
ball.
the strong 5 innings, things have not come
1-1.
as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Ready now on 1-1. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher
And you know,
number 30.
he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Irving Falou will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Irving Falou.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
3 runs already home here. He's set, now the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cardinals lead it 7-3. Rich Villanueva will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Rich Villanueva.
Peter Borges is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Chopper foul. Here's another 0-2. In the air to right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Mike Trout will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
The 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Boy, leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here it comes, the 3-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 3-1 coming. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Full count offering on its way. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. One 0 on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Mauer is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jason Mott is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jason Mott.
Juan Francisco is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Juan Francisco.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang. This ball just about leaves the yard, winds up hitting off the outfield wall, and now he's going to have to deal with a runner on second base.
Gene Segura will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. The 1-0 home. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching for
call to the
Cardinals,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Alvarez.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's ready, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Another try at 2-2. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. But one's all they get as the run scores.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about a 4-run lead. You can give up runs to get outs at this stage of the game. That's going to cut the lead to 3, but at this point, they'll take it.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
This ball will be chopped foul. Now the pitch. 1-2 now to the former MVP. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cards lead it 7-4. Jim Henderson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jim Henderson.
Nate Walker will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Number 5 will step in. 0 for 3, but with an RBI. First pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 26 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, late in your rookie year, things start to slow down for you a little bit out there. You get a bit more comfortable at the plate. And that was the swing of a 7-year vet there. Got every bit of that one.
Yadier Molina will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman, number 21, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. This is hit sharply to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th, and it's opened up now 9-4. Ryan Braun will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Ryan Braun.
First offering on the way. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Aramis Ramirez will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
From the stretch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Carlos Gomez will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
On the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Here he comes on 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
He's set, now the pitch. Chopper, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it here 9-4. Well, there you see Brewer manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here. Zach Duke is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 59, Zach Duke. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot.
Tony Cruz is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
MVP!
Now here's the pitch. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Crow will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Matt Carpenter will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here it comes. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're on top, however, 9-4. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Chris Davis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder Chris Davis.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here he comes on 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here comes the 3-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Standing in now, Logan Schaefer, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Look at it, guys. Double him up right here.
1-0 on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Here comes the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
No swinging anything.
3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
Gene Segura standing in. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Stop him right here.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Scooter Gennett is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Cut him down right here. Good boy.
First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike 1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
As always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 9-4. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.